been hungry for miles and miles. Fire burns bright and consumes her soul. Fate of her lover, gone to
Did that work? It worked. I don't know. Get tiny? I don't know how to do that.
Why didn't tell you?
Yes, where is it? Is it tiny?
No! Right here!
I can't concentrate with the music. Hello? No? Okay. There we go. Why'd you build it far away? He's gonna attack your... Oh.
Who?
The frog.
Where?
I thought he was gonna attack your stuff. I got a coat. I'll use it now. It didn't change anything. Music is so loud. Oh! I'm closing out of it. Because it might help if I do that. Potentially. Oh no. He's gonna hurt me. Come on, frog, get me.
Coming for the frog.
Oh my gosh! No! I need him to kill me! Amanda, you're huge. Why are you scared of him? Stop killing him! I need... Amanda, stop! Stop! Amanda, no! Don't! Amanda, don't!
Oh no, I'm out of here!
Don't! Oh, you killed it! Amanda, I needed that.
Okay, if I could hit you, I would right now.
Hit me. Don't kick me. Oh my gosh. How did you change your size?
You go slash
Slash
scale self,
scale self.
no space,
Okay.
and then 0, 0, 0, but put a space in between each 0.
Wait. 0, 0, 0. Like that? I don't want to be tiny.
Okay, then 3, 3, 3.
3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Like this? Does this look right?
Put a space where, oh, sorry,
And
slash scale self, space, 3, 3. Yes,
that's weird. Okay. Oh!
Emily!
my God. Oh, my shoes are backwards.
Emily! What is up with you?
Oh yes. Oh look, my baby. My baby's way down
Are you?
there.
Oh my!
Get away from me. Oh no, my shoes.
Emily, come back! You're on the run! I can't even keep up with you.
I can't keep up with me either.
Emily, where are you going?
I'm going.
What the heck?
I really like this mod. Is this the other dude that was here?
Oh my gosh, I just see 2 little like bumps. What did you do?
I'm killing a deer.
Dang it, I died.
What's going on?
Kill it, Emily.
I'm trying.
Kill
My
it.
eye is red.
It killed me. Look how tiny I am.
You're a ghost. This is so weird.
Oh no!
I wanted to change. What should I be?
I can't change though. I can't change. Dang it, I'll have to come back for my.
Is my mic too loud? People are just. Are those legs? Those are my legs.
No.
I do like rats. I'm sorry. I don't think she does. What? Bug.
Okay, I'm coming back.
I want to play as. Oh no. Dang it. It won't let me have clothes when I'm a larvae. I mean a larvae. Lava? Okay. I hope I catch everything on fire. That would make.
Oh my gosh, Emily, you're covering me. Oh my gosh, Emily.
I thought I would catch things on fire. I'm sort of disappointed.
Yeah, I'm going.
Stop!
I'm going to get my stuff,
Oh my gosh. Oh, it'd be even better if I was catching things on fire. I'm so huge and I'm really fast. Wow, this is one way to. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die in this place. Oh, can I even pick things up? Amanda, you should come see me.
Wait a second, I'm picking up all your junk and your baby.
Oh no! I can't find the exit. Oh no! Spiders!
I can't find the exit. Yeah, so.
There it is.
Oh my gosh, where am I?
I'm gonna pick up the poop.
Man, I am so speedy right now.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute when I pick up stuff.
Where are you?
I am by the goat.
Whoa, crap. Sorry,
Whoa,
I
whoa.
found one.
Can you get big? Because I can't find you when
Okay.
you're so tiny.
Still.
I should probably keep this built in.
Alright, I'm big.
I can't find you. I'm big too. I'm like the size of a beefalo.
Okay, I'm coming for you. I'll find you. Where are you?
Oh my gosh!
What?
I keep doing things. Go to the wow, I can't move. Dang.
Yeah, I'm really big right now. Where are you?
Sorry to disappoint.
Right here.
I can't move. Oh. I bet if I got really tiny, you couldn't see me at all. Nanda, there you are. I saw you. Wait, no. It's lagging so much. Oh my gosh, Nanda, I can't control my body.
Where are you?
I can't control it. Just go to the camp. I'm at the camp.
Oh my. I just saw something really big. Oh my.
Wait.
Where are you?
I'm right here. Look at me.
What?
I went to sleep. Wait, Nanda, watch me pick something up. Oh, stop. Watch me pick something up. Pick up evil flower. Where'd you go?
Right here.
Dang, it's not letting me pick up the flower. See, look, I picked it up.
Oh my god.
I can't pick you up. Stop, Amanda, you're making it.
I have a spider.
I just don't want to be this
Emily,
thing anymore.
You're just like.
I'm
running
so
away and embarrassing.
so fast. Okay, hold on. I want to change scale, size. I'm the same. So what is it? Scale, size.
Scale self.
What? Oh, self. Oh no, I'm so slow.
Oh my god. You're so fast.
Okay.
Slash speed.
No, I don't want to be this anymore.
Slash speed. Okay.
I did it wrong. Leave me alone, Amanda. I'm running away. We should play an actual game soon.
Yeah.
Come on, kill me. Oh.
What's happening?
He's killing me. Let him kill me. Don't do anything.
Oh, I feel about this.
They're ganging up on me.
You're really hard to kill.
I have a lot of stuff. Okay, I did.
You're so lucky. Okay, you make the server so that whenever I die, I get to do this. I get to do this.
What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh no, I don't want to be a pig.
You can't change.
I want to be a wolf. I want to be a wolf. Why is this one different?
Oh my gosh, I'm like, you hurt me. I will destroy you.
Yeah. I'll be an ice wolf.
By the way, I have your baby.
Where am I? Oh gosh.
Really? You're a wolf. Don't let them beat you up.
This is awkward.
Running. Emily, your egg is bigger than mine. You see, what are you doing? Oh my!
I'm gonna eat my baby. I ate it.
Emily, I'm coming for
Can
you.
I eat berries, or is that like
Emily,
not
I'm
what?
coming for you.
Is that like not what a wolf does?
Emily,
Oh, I can't eat the
I'm coming
berries.
for you. Emily, oh gosh. Emily, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Leave me alone.
What did you just do? What did you just do? Emily, what did you just do?
What is going on? or like scratch your head. Oh, there we go. Like a baby. I'm hungry. I can't get out. Amanda, I'm stuck in eternal slumber.
Emily, I'm coming for you.
Gosh.
Back. Where are you?
I don't know where I am.
Emily.
Ooh, I'm gonna eat one of these zoos.
What are you eating?
Oh, I can't eat them. That's like so lame. I'm a wolf.
I'm a wolf. You're able to eat stuff.
I fall asleep in between them.
Why did you make?
Breathe in the ear of the beefalo.
I'm sleep. How can I sleep in a hound mound?
Ah.
How did you make a hound mound?
It came in my pack.
Well, I'm attacking it right now.
Don't attack it.
Yes.
I went through a wormhole.
It's gone now. I attacked it.
Fight me.
Oh my gosh.
It only lets me examine them, and they're not attacking me. They're attacking the goat folk, whatever. Whoa! This is lame. I want to fight things. There's so much gold out here. Am I ever gonna? Oh. Oh, I know how I could die.
Yeah, there's many ways.
Oh, I think the chat's really behind. It's not making me go insane. No, I can't even die from insanity. Whoa, I'm dying from speed. Okay, let me. Oh, what is it? Scale self. No, I'm a baby wolf.
Oh my gosh. Come to me. Come to the camp.
I'm having issues. I don't know how to get back to my normal size.
Need help?
I'm really little and angry.
Oh, angry. Oh no.
Oh, size.
You go to scale self 111.
Nothing happened.
Uh,
Oh, just kidding. It was lagging. I don't want to be a wolf anymore.
then change.
I can't.
Change.
You're not gonna kill me?
No,
And I gotta find some frogs. I'll just head downwards. That's not where I'm supposed to be. Hey, there's wolves down there. Oh wait, that's my wolf den. What's going on?
I need help.
Yeah?
Can you help me?
Sorry. Yeah?
Can you help me pick up?
I'm carrying something and now I'm running like at top speed, but it's like I'm slow. Does that make sense?
A little
Look,
bit.
look, look.
Wow. You're pretty great.
Why are frogs the only dangerous thing?
I know.
Whoa! I'm going fast. Did you make me go fast? I don't want you to do that. I want to be normal speed.
Oh my gosh. Emily, I need help.
What
picking up
is-
all this stuff, okay?
I can't. Aha!
Figure it out, Emily. Ah! I accidentally picked up that flower.
Let me open the storm cellar.
Emily, look how fast I am. What? Look. So fast.
Stop. I'm going to the frogs. Well, I'm stuck right now.
Only the frogs understand me.
Come on. It's really hard to navigate. Come on. Okay.
You're a little crazy. Can't believe you ate your own egg.
It is good. See, now he's getting me. Oh, my teeth are falling out. And my berries.
It's not the berries.
He's making me really hungry.
They can be really.
No, really, like my hunger keeps going down. Oh my gosh. Oh, they killed me. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. Move your head, I can't go back. Okay, apparently I'm wearing that. I want to wear pants, that would be really funny. Darn. I can't change any of the...
Really don't like the frogs here. Emily, no help me.
Can I stomp over this?
I will destroy you. Do Z.
So cute and angry. The frogs are getting me! Amanda, don't do that while I'm trying to run away from frogs. Why are you trying to make me sleep? I did that.
I don't care. You're still.
Oh, my fur just fell.
You. Pick it up. Shit.
Now,
You're getting all over the place.
I want some berries. I want some berries. Pick it up. Pick up the flower. He keeps eating it. Pick up the carrot. How do you change his speed? Because he's kind of slow. Amanda, how do I change his speed?
Slash speed, and then it's 1 through 10.
I wish I knew how to, like, roar. I know how to.
Stop moving your.
It's not. I'm not pooping. It's my hair. The fur. It's shedding.
Shit. Emily, look what I'm making.
I can't even see where you are. Why? Why do we need that?
Because it looks cool.
Amanda, how do I go fast?
Slash speed.
Slash.
Then the numbers are 1 through 10. Put in a number.
Oh my gosh! Amanda! This is really bad!
Literally all I saw.
I'm I went over the water!
Oh, also, if you slash TP over the water, you could just walk on the water.
I think I'm stuck on the water now. Oh, gosh.
Do slash TP.
I don't know. No.
Slash toilet paper.
No, speed, slow down.
Slow down. Fine.
I'm stuck, Amanda. I'm stuck in the water.
I'm coming for you.
I don't know how I got here, but I can't get out.
There we go. I'm here. Emily. You just do slash TP over here. See what?
Hold on, I gotta turn off iTunes.
TP. See, I'm back.
Hold on. Hold on.
Emily, what do you do?
Help me.
Emily, you just do slash TP. Emily, you're crazy.
Goodbye. I wish I could, like, knock things down. Oh, I did it! You just have to be really careful. Amanda, look at all this wood.
I'm not coming over. I'm done with you, okay?
I'm knocking them down. Oh, I want to walk on. Can I step on a beefalo? Apparently not. Oh my gosh. I need an axe.
Yeah, you can take one.
The bear needs an axe. Can I wear a hat? It's not letting me build it. I thought you said I could build anything. Do I have to have the stuff? I want a melon hat. The bear can't do anything. I'm just stomping around really fast. Is there like a cactus? Step on the cactus. Ouch. I just kicked myself. Okay. I don't know if the stream is even close to being... but whatever. I'm eating cactuses. Why are you going so fast? You're not?
Where are you? Where are you?
Hahaha.
How much wood did you chop down?
I didn't, Amanda.
Who did that then?
I stepped on it and it broke.
Emily, where are you? I want to do something with you.
I'm coming. Oops. Well, it was by cacti. Follow the trail of broken trees. Ooh, 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 ooh. I found something. Wait. Oh no, I missed it.
Did you by any chance go through a swamp?
Probably. That was a while ago though, I think. Stop on the trees. I want to wear this coat. It's a breezy vest that I just ate and equipped.
Oh crap. They feel angry.
I can attack them now. I missed it. I keep missing them. I keep missing the goats. Oh no, Amanda, I can't get them. I want the honey though. Going to get honey. Here it is. Oh, I can't do anything to the giant beehive.
I have a freezing thing. So I can freeze something.
I have a tiny pickaxe that I hold in my little claws. Well, I don't actually hold it, but I imagine myself.
Oh my gosh, I'm just in a big ocean right now. Oh, it's black. Oh, it's black.
Wait, I can't mine anything. Darn it. Guess I'll go rampage. My rampaging is kind of weird because I have to like stop and go and stop and go and stop.
You're crazy.
I'm rampaging. What do you expect?
I expect more. I'm just going around freezing everything.
They're chasing me, Ma. They're chasing me, Ma. Oh,
Who's chasing me?
the people.
The
The bugs.
bugs.
They don't like me. I just want to eat them. Now I'm in the corner. I don't know which one I was. I just started eating berries in the middle of the fight. I'm just eating berries in the middle. Come on. This is not working. I just wanted to eat a beefalo.
Oh, what did I do?
It's raining.
That was me. When did it rain?
Did you?
Read it.
Are they ever gonna die? I got two beefalo attacking me. And they're just eating grass mid fight. This is getting really boring.
Okay, there's 3 crows staring at me. What?
Hey. He's too slow. I can't like.
What are home nuggets?
They're too slow at killing. Goodbye. Knocking down trees. If there was more beefalo, maybe I could get faster.
Might make it rain again.
Can you make it lightning?
Well, I didn't do anything that time.
Yeah, dude, I saw.
There we go. I made one disappear.
When what?
Oh gosh, I'm losing my brain power. My brain is really going down. Whoop.
I don't think I'd fit in the wormhole. It's not letting me. I don't fit in the wormhole, Amanda.
Emily,
I don't
you're at that age where you can't fit in stuff that you used to fit in when you were a kid. I'm just reading all these random stuff. Fire?
Beefalo acting like he didn't do anything.
What? I'm just on the water.
What is happening? I give up on this.
I don't know where I am.
Oh my goodness.
Others now playing Ghost. Goodbye.
It wasn't working.
It's okay.
I'm gonna play the gorge for a little bit and then I'll probably draw.
Okay.
Hopefully, if that
Well, what is it?
works. Yeah, we were playing some sort of modded version.
fire. Go for it. No, the usual.
Let's play. I guess everybody else is still choosing who they're gonna play as. I'm the only one who's ready. I forget what I put for the thumbnail. If anyone wants to join, feel free. Looks like it's really behind. Hello. Oh my gosh, we're gonna play. So this game is more like Cutthroat Kitchen or something. And I'm the farmer.
I'm burning everything.
Weird, a minute ago, the music was playing out loud, I thought. Now it's playing in my head. Oh, I forgot to plug in my computer. That's probably why. Okay, hold on.
I'm setting everything on fire. Congrats. I was going to get one beefalo, but now there's a whole herd.
Oops. I didn't help at all in that.
Oh, what the heck? Holy.
Can I get seeds? Oh, sweet. 2 blue seeds, okay. I can only buy 1 blue seed. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Yay, he gave me a poop bucket. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, iTunes, stop. Get out. It keeps trying to butt in. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it now. Hmm. I forgot this game's not as fun without you. Regrets. I don't want to leave them to like do it on their own, but I don't want to stay. I'll just work for this round. They usually aren't too long. The meal sacrificed. Oh, I put 3 rows. Didn't even know I could do that. Beefalo. The baby goat's so cute. There we go. I'm taking 2 coins even though I don't necessarily know what they want. Amanda, do you know which one's potatoes and which one's onions? Do the seeds look like? I'm sorry, I'm a noob. I'm a noob at this game. Oh, he's just gonna, don't. One fluffy. One pointy, okay. One fluffy. One pointy. 3 blue seeds. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need 3 more coins then. Oh, that was 4. I'll give the last one back. Uh-oh. Putting these seeds back. I mean, these seeds. Meal sacrificed. Amanda. This guy's like an expert. Oh. Oops. Need to flour. Okay, I give up on that one. There's like a pigeon singing over there. Amanda, what are you doing now?
Well, I kind of finished when I set everything on fire.
Oh my gosh. Well, that would do it.
I mean, once I destroyed everything, I was like, there's nothing else to destroy.
What did they just do to that poor beefalo?
Probably killed it.
No, I just heard it scream.
Probably because it died.
They're all afraid of me now. I didn't do anything.
Wait, how are they afraid of you?
Look, watch. Look, they're all afraid of me.
Well, Emily, you're horrifying. I'm just kidding.
I think one of them got assaulted.
One of them.
It wasn't by me. I didn't take their
Ooh,
fur.
what is going on there?
I don't know. I told you he's like an expert.
I want to watch.
Yeah, watch. Whoa, get out of my face. iTunes likes to get in my face sometimes.
Look at you doing all farming.
I know.
I wish I knew how to farm. I'm better at wood chopping.
I could show you how.
I'd like to know.
It's not difficult, which is why I'm able to do it. I gotta go get them some flour. I know.
You should just host one and then invite me, because
it never works.
it worked
No.
today.
This is a different kind of server. Well, we can try it sometime. But I'm starting to get kind of tired of playing.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
You're just in it for the chests.
No. Okay, guys.
What is he doing over there? It's just like magic.
Yeah, I have no idea. Here's the flower. What do y'all? I don't know what they want me to do now. Oh man, this is gonna be a long game.
Yay.
No, I want to be done. I'm tired of it. Buddy!
Just screams. Money!
Wait, aren't those the things that you escape with?
Yes.
How many do you need?
3.
We're almost there. Whoa!
Oh, you just might get another one. You
got another one.
You got 3.
We ended the game really quickly.
No, just grab it. Just grab it.
Grab it?
1, 2, 3. Go to the goat. Get Na's favor. Or get the thing at the bottom. Very bottom. Oh my.
What are you talking about?
Emily, go to her.
I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
No, you're not. There. Purchase. That's how the way out. And just set it in the middle. No.
Are they gonna get mad at me? I think they want to play longer.
No, just don't. Just set it in the middle. Just set it there. There you go. Then you can come back to it later.
Oh, okay.
That's really fast that you got it.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, holy crap, guys. I'm gonna start tilling. Till they tell me what to do. Till. See, this is what you do. You just chop, chop, chop. And if you do them too close, like this, one will go away. So you just gotta, keep them spaced apart. Thank you for the poop. Thank you for the poop. He gave me 2 poop. 2
Yay.
buckets full of poop. He's eating his own poop. Okay, so you just go down the line. And once you have a plant and pick it, it'll get flat, so you have to re-till it. See, like, that's one. I just have to go over it again and go. Till.
Little letter it is. Cute little outfit.
Till. I know my outfit is so cute. So cute. If they see that I did the key and they didn't want me to, I'm gonna be so sad. Like, I'm so sorry. It was, man. Sorry. I don't know what they want me to buy next for. I need instructions. I guess I'll start picking up poop. I need instructions on what kind of seeds to buy. Because I'm not very good at this game. Oh, I have 2. What is that? Oh. That looks yummy. Oh my
No,
gosh.
you got another nose for your
What is
You
that?
have like 20.
What is a red mark?
You have like.
Whoa, the pigeon in my face. What should I buy? I guess we always need blue seeds. And I'll buy a random seed too, because it has mixed. So it's fun. Okay, let's go. So then, all you have to do after that is you unwrap it, and you pick them all up, and plant them. I don't have any more. And then pick up the random seeds, and there's usually not a lot of room. Then you go. I always have the wheat over there, and the other things over here. I don't know why. Don't want them to like touch each other. Fertilize. Fertilize. It fertilizes so fast, it's like really, like I feel accomplished when it pops out of the ground. And this, I'll show you how to get the wheat. So, you just go to each one.
How come nobody is Woody? Woody is like the best chopper in the world.
So much poop and gunk. I'm gonna go get some flour. So you pick up, pick. No. Pick.
Who's getting fish?
I don't know. What's in it?
That is salt.
Oh, I thought that was fish.
Nope.
Oh. Well, then you go here and you go flour. Flour. And you sometimes have one left over. And then you go back and give it to whoever's in charge. I don't know.
See, I don't like being in charge because I'm like, why did you give me this?
I don't know.
Okay, you guys seriously need meat. I wish it could be more players, but you guys seriously need meat so I can organize all your stuff. Because your stuff is just laid out everywhere.
I know, there's
Messy,
just
and
stuff everywhere.
I always put them in a pile.
Oh
and
no,
everybody knows where to look for.
a plant died.
No.
Oh no, another plant died.
No.
You guys! It turned into rot.
Hey guys, they're dying.
I'll say, what seeds do we need?
Wow, keeping a secret from your own people?
No!
You're not even telling them.
Syrup. They made syrup.
Syrup.
Can they like combine it with...
Sam!
I don't know what's... I'm gonna type, I don't know what a Sam seed is. Tomato and garlic too.
Okay.
Sam?
Sammy.
What?
Oh.
Is his name Sam?
That's Sammy.
Why do you say Sam?
It's short for Sam.
I don't know what garlic looks like.
Potato and garlic.
I'll just take a coin or two or three. I always feel like I'm stealing the coins when I have to go up there and grab them. Mercy! There we go. Mix seeds. They're gonna get crabs, Amanda. Crabs. Crabs. Rabbits or pigeons alive. That seems very creepy. Oh yeah. He's in Denver. Okay, there we go. All the stuff is dead. Oops. I am so ready to be done with this, but I don't want to leave them. I want to help. Ooh, those are beets. I don't think I got anything that they wanted. Oops. What?
You can still stay there, but anyway, look. Look at Mercy.
He says, "Pet me. Why'd you leave?"
Because I have a life, you know. I'm just kidding.
Fertilize.
Woo!
Yeah, man. Fertilize. Fertilize. I don't know how to get tomatoes. I'm just gonna go get flour.
I just remembered
Excuse me. Sorry.
yourself.
I did.
I just remember that I got a chest a while back. I never opened it.
Oh, open it.
That's what
This is like the longest game I've ever had on here. What is that? Oh, it's slaughter tools. Horrifying.
Really? Ooh. That girl cheese.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to make tomatoes. I thought he had tomatoes for some reason. What does it say? Oh, my eyes are watering. He's got tomatoes.
No, Emily.
Oh, but he did.
I
I need to get it. I need to get seeds.
Yay, grilled cheese.
I mean, I need to get coins. I keep calling coins seeds and seeds coins. We've got a lot of coins. I think that guy might be buying tomatoes. I don't know. Oh no, he's getting syrup. Syrup on pasta? That's a big. I can speak his language. Oh, I have too many things.
Can't wait for the next event. Even though I'm gonna miss this one.
I'm running like this. Sometimes I have to run with. Okay. We're all just like running like crazy. Till it. He's staring at me.
Somebody dropped the ball.
What did he try to give me? That guy intimidates me.
Which guy?
I don't know. He just has like a mustache, and he like came by and then like stared at me, and then grabbed one of my tomato seeds, and then like
Wow.
and then he like grew it really quickly, and then just left.
Wow.
Grabbed it and left. And I'm like, no, I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not fast enough. Let's get some poop. This is the longest game ever. Thank you. I was trying to fertilize something, but instead I examined the poop, and Weber was like, doo-doo. I'm like, thank you. Yes, I know. All the plants are dying, guys. Now that I'm the farmer, it's like I care so much about these plants. I toiled over them.
Toiled over them.
You can't just like leave them to rot. I worked. I did it. I'm gonna go. Excuse you. Can't find poop anywhere. Everybody's holding on to it. Oh, come on. Okay. I'll get you flour. I don't know what all these coins mean, but I don't know how to salt the food. Wait, do they mean the plants? He said 1 flower and then took the seeds from underneath me. He's so serious. He doesn't say anything but like 1 or 2 words. I don't blame him. But I'm scared. Okay. I need a poop. How much food can this guy eat? Do you get judged on like how much stuff you've done?
So crops.
Hmm.
Crops made. meals made with chops.
Oh, okay. I've never made a meal, but I've helped make meals.
Will you be good with farming?
I farm like a maniac. He desires pasta. Oh gosh, why is it doing this? I can get more. Wait, I have stuff. Maxwell's chasing me, and I feel very uncomfortable about this.
Maybe he just has a gift.
Gift? I don't want anything from him. Come on, grind. Grind.
You guys are doing pretty good.
I don't know.
Emily, I don't want to be here that long. 10 hours later.
10 hours.
I'm really concerned about that fireplace. Emily dropping into the fireplace.
Me. I like tried to give it to him, like my hand sticking out, and he's just like, whatever.
He's cool with his beard. Too cool.
He's scary. Who is that? I don't recognize who it is.
It's the muscle guy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Scary. Just tilling the ground. I'm just a farmer. He ate it and he's happy. Meal sacrificed. Because it's funny. Look, I'm gonna get that poop. Na 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 na. Who's that on the floor? It's Sap. He's getting the potatoes.
Well, you know it's real when he gets the potatoes.
Stop. You're tickling me with your hair. Stop.
I'm trying to get it out.
What are all these coins? What are they?
Oh my gosh. Emily, you can make like 20 of
What is
those
this?
keys.
I know.
That is insane.
I just need
I've never seen that.
tiny ones.
Wow, Emily.
Because he wants pasta. Apparently. Stop on the streets. Yes, I am. Love you. Hi.
You just give him that in return.
Hey, do you accept rods for and a random mixed seed? I touch it with the coin.
Emily, you with a penny? That one.
Yeah. I just called.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Downstairs for a little bit?
No.
Just for a little bit, but if you are needing my assistance, just call me
Okay.
and I'll come up with you.
Ooh, I got special seeds.
Special seed.
Special. Oh no! I just witnessed a tomato die.
Oh no! Emily, you're standing by the crops, watching your children die in front of
No.
you. Tomato shrivels up. What is always happening with tomatoes?
The tomato. Uh-oh. Thank you for the rat. Okay, after this, I'll draw. Actually, I'll be animating. Just for right now, it's like, I can't get out of this game. I feel like we're in... Oh no, a crab. What? Whoa. That looks super special. What is he doing? That looks super fancy. Looks like he's getting ready to... Amanda, wait, Amanda, look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing. He put it into like a formation. Is he supposed to? Is that gonna do something?
No.
He put salt in the middle. Okay, now we're done.
That was so cool.
Oh,
I want to see how much. Oh my gosh! That's why. It looks so cool.
what's going on?
We're going.
We won? Yay! Me and my skirt. I'm the only one with a skirt. I'm like,
I want to see how much Sophie got.
yeah, I want to see.
Nice.
I know. Very nosy. I don't feel like I did that much.
Wait, you won. You got the most stuff.
No, I didn't.
You're at the top. If you're in the middle, that means you got the most.
I won? Look at me, I'm dancing!
Yeah, if you're dancing, then that normally means that you're pretty good.
Nice.
30? You're on level 30?
Whoa.
I'm only on level 27.
It says 23 right there. Oh, it must be going all the way up.
Wow, Emily, I'm
What
so
did I
jealous.
do? I don't feel like I did that much.
I'm so jealous. Emily, that's
I've got a green thumb. Look at me. I got a green thumb. Look, he's dancing.
I am so jealous right now. You totally.
I like the names that they have for those.
Yeah, Master Chef Green Thumb, Clear Cutter. I'm always Clear Cutter.
That's how many things you've harvested.
215. Ha! That's lame. I've gotten up to 400.
That's a lot of meals to cook.
25. 25. 36 fresh crops farmed.
Wow.
12.
Okay. I'm gonna do those later.
What?
I'm tired of it.
What?
Right now, I want to do something else. See ya. Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna play music now, and then I'm actually gonna look at this. Wait. Look at this. Someone made an attack. And it was friendly fire too. Wow. But they did an attack that was a 3D render of Nat, and it's so awesome. So I'm gonna try to make them something nice too. Yeah. It's gonna load. She looks so good. Okay. So I'm gonna try to draw or animate them something, I think. Okay. Hi.
have some interesting news. Do you know who's here?
DJ Yoda. Hello, baby.
Where have I heard that name before?
Ladies and gentlemen, with your kind attention and permission, I have the honor of presenting to you one of the most remarkable men in the world.
The management takes great pleasure in presenting to you that charming and gifted personality.
The dopest DJ in the UK.
DJ Yoda, you feel me?
Who hit me with that tomato?
Off we go.
Will you join us for some dinner?
Shut up. I hope you have a swell time.
Now the fun begins.
Yeah! DJ Yoda, back at it again!
Here in the good old USA, you like music in the Latin way, but you don't know what they play.
Don't listen to the melody. Rhythm has a personality. Listen while we play.
The band is blowing its brains out. The dancers make with a cheer. We give out with a rhythm. Just take a look over here. While I'm beating the clavis, banging the bongos,
And I'm scratching my gourd. We have a beautiful singer. She makes the people all stare. She sings one song in an evening, then sits around on her chair.
Guiding young people to make decisions is one of the most important responsibilities, but it isn't easy.
Because you're getting to that dangerous age when you'll be playing around.
Never play with matches. Or you might get burned. Never play with matches. Or you might get burned. Never play with matches. There's a lesson to be learned.
With younger children, we usually guide through authority. Although we explain to 4-year-old Tommy why he shouldn't play with matches, we usually end up saying don't and taking the matches away. But if we tell 13-year-old Mary not to do something because it's wrong, without helping her figure out why, we often find a rebellion.
Little boy. You naughty little boy.
Stop. Now listen to this music.
Y'all don't want it. Crack it.
mistakes. I've had more than my share, but it's okay, cause I'm gonna repair it. They say there are no retakes, but I just don't agree. No, this show is of my own making. Take it back to the start. I've had a change of heart. I know we can make it better than it ever was. I know we can make it better. I know we can make it better than it ever was. I know we can make it better.
Dear reader, before you throw this awful book to the ground and run as far away from it as possible, you should probably know why. This book is the only one which describes every last detail of the Baudelaire children's miserable stay at Heimlich Hospital, which makes it one of the most dreadful books in the world. There are many pleasant things to read about, but this book contains none of them. Within its pages are such burdensome details as a suspicious shopkeeper, unnecessary surgery, an intercom system, anesthesia, heart-shaped balloons, and some very startling news about a fire. Clearly, you do not want to read about such things. I have sworn to research this story and to write it down as best I can, so I should know that this book is something best left on the ground, where you undoubtedly found it. With all due respect.
Smart, no one cares how you feel. Be vicious, vain, and vile. Everything's yours to steal if you'll just smile.
Harper Audio presents The Hostel Hospital, written by Lemony Snicket and performed by Tim Curry. For Beatrice, summer without you is as cold as winter. Winter without you is even colder. There are two reasons why a writer would end a sentence with the word stop, written entirely in capital letters. Stop. The first is if the writer were writing a telegram, which is a coded message sent through an electrical wire. Stop. In a telegram, the word stop, in all capital letters, is the code for the end of a sentence. Stop. But there is another reason why a writer would end a sentence with stop, written entirely in capital letters, and that is to warn readers that the book they are reading is so utterly wretched that if they have begun reading it, the best thing to do would be to stop. Stop. This particular book, for instance, describes an especially unhappy time in the dreadful lives of Violet, Klaus, and Sonny Baudelaire. And if you have any sense at all, you will shut this book immediately, drag it up a tall mountain, and throw it off the very top. Stop. There is no earthly reason why you should read even one more word about the misfortune, treachery, and woe that are in store for the 3 Baudelaire children, any more than you should run into the street and throw yourself under the wheels of a bus. Stop. This stop-ended sentence is your very last chance to pretend the stop warning is a stop sign, and to stop the flood of despair that awaits you in this book, the heart-stopping horror that begins in the very next sentence by obeying the stop and stopping. Stop. Chapter 1. The Baudelaire orphans stopped. It was early in the morning, and the 3 children had been walking for hours across the flat and unfamiliar landscape. They were thirsty, lost, and exhausted, which are 3 good reasons to end a long walk, but they were also frightened, desperate, and not far from people who wanted to hurt them, which are 3 good reasons to continue. The siblings had abandoned all conversation hours ago, saving every last bit of their energy to put one foot in front of the other, but now they knew they had to stop, if only for a moment, and talk about what to do next. The children were standing in front of the Last Chance General Store, the only building they had encountered since they began their long and frantic nighttime walk. The outside of the store was covered with faded posters advertising what was sold, and by the eerie light of the half-moon, the Baudelaires could see that fresh limes, plastic knives, canned meat, white envelopes, mango-flavored candy, red wine, leather wallets, fashion magazines, goldfish bowls, sleeping bags, roasted figs, cardboard boxes, controversial vitamins, and many other things were available inside the store. Nowhere on the building, however, was there a poster advertising help, which is really what the Baudelaires needed. "I think we should go inside," said Violet, taking a ribbon out of her pocket to tie up her hair. Violet, the eldest Baudelaire, was probably the finest 14-year-old inventor in the world, and she always tied her hair up in a ribbon when she had to solve a problem. And right now she was trying to invent a solution for the biggest problem she and her siblings had ever faced. "Perhaps there's somebody in there who can help us in some way." "But perhaps there's someone in there who has seen our pictures in the newspaper," said Klaus, the middle Baudelaire, who had recently spent his 13th birthday in a filthy jail cell. Klaus had a real knack for remembering nearly every word of nearly all of the thousands of books he had read, and he frowned as he remembered something untrue he had recently read about himself in the newspaper. "If they read the Daily Punctilio," he continued, "perhaps they believe all those terrible things about us. Then they won't help us at all."
"Akery,"
Sunny said. Sunny was a baby, and as with most babies, different parts of her were growing at different rates. She had only 4 teeth, for example, but each of them was as sharp as that of an adult lion, and although she had recently learned to walk, Sunny was still getting the hang of speaking in a way that all adults could understand. Her siblings, however, knew at once that she meant, "Well, we can't keep on walking forever," and the 2 older Baudelaires nodded in agreement. "Sunny's right," Violet said. "It's called the Last Chance General Store. That sounds like it's the only building for miles and miles. It might be our only opportunity to get some help." "And look," Klaus said, pointing to a poster taped in a high corner of the building. "We can send a telegram inside. Maybe we can get some help that way." "Who would we send a telegram to?" Violet asked. And once again the Baudelaires had to stop and think. If you are like most people, you have an assortment of friends and family you can call upon in times of trouble. For instance, if you woke up in the middle of the night and saw a masked woman trying to crawl through your bedroom window, you might call your mother or father to help you push her back out. If you found yourself hopelessly lost in the middle of a strange city, you might ask the police to give you a ride home. And if you were an author, locked in an Italian restaurant that was slowly filling up with water, You might call upon your acquaintances in the locksmith, pasta, and sponge businesses to come and rescue you. But the Baudelaire children's trouble had begun with the news that their parents had been killed in a terrible fire, so they could not call upon their mother or father. The siblings could not call upon the police for assistance because the police were among the people who had been chasing them all night long. And they could not call upon their acquaintances because so many of the children's acquaintances were unable to help them. After the death of the Baudelaire parents, Violet, Klaus, and Sunny had found themselves under the care of a variety of guardians. Some of them had been cruel. Some of them had been murdered. And one of them had been Count Olaf, a greedy and treacherous villain who was the real reason they were all by themselves in the middle of the night, standing in front of the Last Chance General Store, wondering who in the world they could call upon for help.
Poe,
Sunny said finally. She was talking about Mr. Poe, a banker with a nasty cough, who was in charge of taking care of the children following their parents' death. Mr. Poe had never been particularly helpful, but he was not cruel, murdered, or Count Olaf, and those seemed to be reasons enough to contact him. I guess we could try Mr. Poe, Klaus agreed. The worst he could do would be to say no. Or cough, Violet said with a small smile. Her siblings smiled back, and the three children pushed open the rusty door and walked inside. "Lou, is that you?" called out a voice, but the children could not see who it belonged to. The inside of the Last Chance General Store was as crowded as its outside, with every inch of space crammed full of things for sale. There were shelves of canned asparagus and racks of fountain pens next to barrels of onions and crates full of peacock feathers. There were cooking utensils nailed to the walls and chandeliers hanging from the ceiling, and the floor was made out of thousands of different kinds of tiles, each one stamped with a price tag. "Are you delivering the morning paper?" the voice asked. "No," Violet replied, as the Baudelaires tried to make their way toward the person who was talking. With difficulty, they stepped over a carton of cat food and rounded a corner, only to find rows and rows of fish nets blocking their way. "I'm not surprised, Lou," the voice continued, as the siblings doubled back past a stack of mirrors and a pile of socks, and headed down an aisle filled with pots of ivy and books of matches. "I usually don't expect the daily punctilio until after the volunteers fighting disease arrive." The children stopped looking for the source of the voice for a moment and looked at one another, thinking of their friends Duncan and Isadora Quagmire. Duncan and Isadora were two triplets who, like the Baudelaires, had lost their parents, along with their brother Quigley, in a terrible fire. The Quagmires had fallen into Olaf's hands a couple of times, and had only recently escaped, but the Baudelaires did not know if they would see their friends ever again, or learn a secret that the triplets had discovered and written down in their notebooks. The secret concerned the initials VFD, but the only other clues that the Baudelaires had were a few pages from Duncan's and Isadora's notebooks, and the three siblings had scarcely found the time to look them over. Could volunteers fighting disease finally be the answer the children were searching for? "No, we're not, Lou," Violet called out. "We're three children, and we need to send a telegram." "A telegram?" called the voice, and as the children rounded another corner, they almost ran right into the man who was talking to them. He was very short, shorter than both Violet and Klaus, and looked like he hadn't slept or shaved in quite a long time. He was wearing 2 different shoes, each with a price tag, and several shirts and hats at once. He was so covered in merchandise that he almost looked like part of the store, except for his friendly smile and dirty fingernails. "You're certainly not Lou," he said. "Lou is one chubby man, and you are 3 skinny children. What are you doing around here so early? It's dangerous around here, you know. I've heard that this morning's Daily Punctilio has a story about 3 murderers who are lurking around this very neighborhood. but I haven't read it yet. Newspaper stories aren't always accurate, Klaus said nervously. The shopkeeper frowned. Nonsense, he said. The Daily Punctilio wouldn't print things that aren't true. If the newspaper says somebody is a murderer, then they are a murderer, and that's the end of it. Now, you say you wanted to send a telegram? Yes, Violet said, to Mr. Poe at Mulctuary Money Management in the city. Oh, it'll cost quite a bit of money to send a telegram all the way to the city, the shopkeeper said, and the Baudelaires looked at one another in dismay. We don't have any money with us, Klaus admitted. We're 3 orphans, and the only money we have is being looked after by Mr. Poe. Please, sir.
Sauce,
Sonny said. My sister means it's an emergency situation, Violet explained. And it is. The shopkeeper looked at them for a moment and then shrugged. If it's really an emergency situation, he said, then I won't charge you. I never charge anything for things if they're really important. Volunteers fighting disease, for instance. Whenever they stop by, I give them gasoline for free, because they do such wonderful work. What exactly do they do? Violet asked. They fight disease, of course, the shopkeeper replied. VFD stop by here early each morning on their way to the hospital. Every day they devote themselves to cheering up patients, and I don't have the heart to charge them for anything. You're a very kind man, Klaus replied. Well, it's very kind of you to say so, the shopkeeper replied. Now, the device for sending telegrams is over there, next to all those porcelain kittens. I'll help you. We can do it ourselves, Violet said. I built one of those devices myself when I was 7, so I know how to connect the electronic circuit. And I've read 2 books about Morse code, Klaus said, so I can translate our message into electronic signals.
Help,
Sonny said. What a talented group of children, the shopkeeper said with a smile. Well, I'll leave you 3 alone. I hope that this Mr. Poe person can help you with your emergency situation. Thank you very much, sir, Violet said. I hope so, too. The shopkeeper gave the children a little wave and disappeared behind a display of potato peelers, and the Baudelaires looked at one another in excitement. Volunteers fighting disease, Klaus whispered to Violet. Do you think we finally found the real meaning of VFD?
Jacques,
Sonny said. Jacques did say something about working as a volunteer, Klaus agreed. If only we had a few moments to look over the pages from the Quagmire notebooks. They're still in my pocket. First things first, Violet said. Let's send the telegram to Mr. Poe. If Lou delivers this morning's Daily Punctilio, the shopkeeper is going to stop thinking we're a group of talented children and start thinking we're murderers. You're right, Klaus said. After Mr. Poe gets us out of this mess, we'll have time to think about these other things.
Troslick,
Sonny said. She meant something along the lines of, you mean if Mr. Poe gets us out of this mess? And her siblings nodded grimly and went over to take a look at the telegram device. It was an arrangement of dials, wires, and strange metal implements that I would have been too scared to even touch, but the Baudelaires approached it with confidence. I'm pretty sure we can operate this, Violet said. It looks fairly simple. See, Klaus? You use these 2 metal strips to tap out the message in Morse code, and I will connect the circuit over here. Sonny, you stand here and put on these earphones to make sure you can hear the signal being transmitted. Let's step to it. The children stepped to it, a phrase which here means took their positions around the telegram device. Violet turned a dial, Sonny put on her earphones, and Klaus wiped the lenses of his glasses so he could be sure to see what he was doing. The siblings nodded at one another, and Klaus began to speak out loud as he tapped out the message in code. To Mr. Poe at Mulctuary Money Management, Klaus said. From Violet, Klaus, and Sonny Baudelaire. Please do not believe the story about us printed in the Daily Punctilio. Stop. Count Olaf is not really dead, and we did not really murder him. stop.
Arret?
Sunny asked. Stop is the code for the end of a sentence, Klaus explained. Now, what should I say next?
Soon after our arrival in the town of VFD, we were informed that Count Olaf had been captured.
Stop, Violet dictated.
Although the arrested man had an eye tattooed on his ankle and one eyebrow instead of two, he was not Count Olaf.
Stop.
His name was Jacques Snicket.
Stop.
The next day he was found murdered, and Count Olaf arrived in town along with his girlfriend, Esme Squalor.
Stop. Klaus continued, tapping away. As part of his plan to steal the fortune our parents left behind, Count Olaf disguised himself as a detective and convinced the town of VFD that we were the murderers. Stop.
Akna,
Sunny suggested, and Klaus translated what she said into English and then into Morse code.
Meanwhile, we discovered where the Quagmire triplets were being hidden and helped them escape.
Stop.
The Quagmires managed to give us a few scraps of their notebooks so we could try to learn the real meaning of VFD.
Stop.
We have managed to flee from the citizens of the town who want to burn us at the stake for a murder that we did not commit.
Stop, Violet said, and Klaus quickly tapped the sentence out into code before adding two last sentences of his own.
Please reply at once.
Stop.
We are in grave danger.
Stop. Klaus tapped out the last P in stop and then looked at his sisters.
We are in grave danger,
he said again, although his hand did not move on the device.
You already sent that sentence, Violet said.
I know, Klaus said quietly. I wasn't putting it into the telegram again. I was just saying it. We are in grave danger. It's almost as if I didn't realize how grave the danger was until I tapped it out into a telegram.
Hilly me,
Sunny said, and took off her earphones so she could lay her head on Klaus's shoulder.
I'm scared too,
Violet admitted, patting her sister's shoulder.
But I'm sure Mr. Poe will help us.
We can't be expected to solve this problem all by ourselves. But that's how we've solved every other problem, Klaus said, ever since the fire. Mr. Poe has never done anything except send us to one disastrous home after another.
He'll help us this time,
Violet insisted, although she did not sound very sure. Just watch the device. He'll send back a telegram any moment now. But what if he doesn't? Klaus asked.
Chonex,
Sunny murmured, and wriggled closer to her siblings. She meant something along the lines of, "Then we're all alone," which is a curious thing to say when you are with your two siblings in the middle of a store, so stuffed with merchandise you can hardly move. But as they sat closely together, looking at the telegram device, it did not seem curious to the Baudelaires. They were surrounded by nylon rope, floor wax, soup bowls, window curtains, wooden rocking horses, top hats, fiber optic cable, pink lipstick, dried apricots, magnifying glasses, black umbrellas, slender paintbrushes, French horns, and each other. But as the Baudelaire orphans sat and waited for a reply to their telegram, they only felt more and more alone. Chapter 2. Of all the ridiculous expressions people use, and people use a great many ridiculous expressions, one of the most ridiculous is "no news is good news." No news is good news simply means that if you don't hear from someone, everything is probably fine. And you can see at once why this expression makes such little sense, because everything being fine is only one of many, many reasons why someone may not contact you. Perhaps they are tied up. Maybe they are surrounded by fierce weasels, or perhaps they are wedged tightly between two refrigerators and cannot get themselves out. The expression might well be changed to "no news is bad news," except that people may not be able to contact you because they have just been crowned king or are competing in a gymnastics tournament. The point is that there is no way to know why someone has not contacted you until they contact you and explain themselves. For this reason, the sensible expression would be, no news is no news, except that it is so obvious it is hardly an expression at all. Obvious or not, however, it is the proper way to describe what happened to the Baudelaires after they sent the desperate telegram to Mr. Poe. Violet, Klaus, and Sunny sat and stared at the telegram device for hours, waiting for some sign of the banker's reply. As the hour grew later and later, they took turns dozing against the merchandise of the Last Chance General Store, hoping for any response from the man who was in charge of the orphan's affairs. And as the first few rays of dawn shone through the window, illuminating all of the price tags in the store, the only news the children had received was that the shopkeeper had made some fresh cranberry muffins. "I've made some fresh cranberry muffins," the shopkeeper said, peeking around a tower of flour sifters. He was wearing at least 2 pot holders on each hand, and was carrying the muffins on a stack of different-colored trays. "Normally I would put them up for sale, between the phonograph records and the garden rakes, but I hate to think of you 3 children going without breakfast when there are vicious murderers on the loose, so have some for yourself free of charge." "That's very kind of you," Violet said, as she and her siblings each took a muffin from the shopkeeper's top tray. The Baudelaires, who had not eaten since they left the village, soon made short work, a phrase which here means ate every warm, sweet crumb of the pastries. "Goodness, you're hungry," the shopkeeper said. "Did everything go all right with the telegram? Have you received a reply?" "Not yet," Klaus said. "Well, don't worry your tiny heads about it," the shopkeeper replied. "Remember, no news is good news." "No news is good news?" called out a voice from somewhere in the store. "I have some news for you, Milt, all about those murderers." "Lo!" the shopkeeper called in delight, and then turned to the children. "Excuse me, please," he said. "Lou's here with the Daily Punctilio." The shopkeeper walked through a bunch of rugs hanging from the ceiling, and the Baudelaires looked at one another in dismay. "What'll we do?" Klaus whispered to his sisters. "If the newspaper has arrived, the shopkeeper will read that we're murderers. We better run away." "But if we run away," Violet said, "Mr. Poe won't be able to contact us."
"Kaikui,"
Sunny cried, which meant he's had all night to contact us, and we haven't heard from him. "Lou!" they heard the shopkeeper call out. "Where are you, Lou?" "I'm over by the pepper grinders," the delivery person called out in return. "And wait till you read this story about the 3 murderers of that count. It's got pictures and everything. I saw the police on the way here, and they said they were closing in. The only people they allowed in the area were me and those volunteer people. They're going to capture those kids and send them right to jail." "Kids?" the shopkeeper said. "The murderers are kids?" "Yep," the delivery person replied. "See for yourself." The children looked at one another, and Sunny gave a little whimper of fear. Across the store they could hear the rustling of paper, and then the excited voice of the shopkeeper. "I know those kids," he cried. "They're in my store right now. I just gave them some muffins." "You gave muffins to murderers?" Lou said. "That's not right, Milt. Criminals should be punished, not fed pastries." "I didn't know they were murderers then," the shopkeeper explained, "but I sure know now. It says so right here in the Daily Punctilio. Call the police, Lou. I'll grab these murderers and make sure they don't escape." The Baudelaires wasted no more time, and began to run in the opposite direction from the men's voices, down an aisle of safety pins and candy canes. "Let's head towards those ceramic ashtrays," Violet whispered. "I think we can exit that way." "But what happens when we exit?" Klaus whispered back. "The delivery person said the police were closing in."
"Mulek,"
Sunny cried, which meant, let's discuss that at a later time. "Egad!" The children could hear the shopkeeper's surprised voice from several aisles over. "Lou, the kids aren't here. Keep an eye out for them." "What do they look like?" the delivery person called back. "They look like 3 innocent children," the shopkeeper said, "but they're really vicious criminals. Be careful."
The children ran around a corner and ducked into the next aisle, pressing themselves against a rack of construction paper and canned peas as they listened to the hurrying footsteps of the delivery person. "Wherever you murderers are," he called, "you better give up." "We're not murderers," Violet cried in frustration. "Of course you're murderers," the shopkeeper answered. "It says so in the newspaper." "Plus," the delivery person said in a sneering voice, "if you're not murderers, why are you hiding and running?" Violet started to answer, but Klaus covered her mouth before she could say anything more. "They'll be able to tell where we are by our voices," he whispered. "Just let them talk, and maybe we can escape." "Lo, do you see 'em?" called the shopkeeper. "No, but they can't hide forever," the delivery person said. "I'm gonna look over by the undershirts." The Baudelaires looked ahead of them and saw a pile of white undershirts that happened to be on sale. Gasping, the children doubled back and ran down an aisle covered in ticking clocks. "I'm gonna try the clock aisle," the shopkeeper cried. "They can't hide forever." The children hurried down the aisle, sprinted past a rack of towel racks and piggy banks, and scurried around a display of sensible plaid skirts. Finally, over the top shelf of an aisle containing nothing but different kinds of bedroom slippers, Violet spotted a glimpse of the exit and silently pointed the way to her siblings. "I bet they're in the sausage aisle," the shopkeeper said. "I bet they're near the bathtub display," the delivery person called. "They can't hide forever," the shopkeeper cried. The Baudelaires took a deep breath and then bolted toward the exit of the Last Chance General Store. But as soon as they got outside, they realized the shopkeeper was right. The sun was rising, revealing the flat and desolate landscape the children had walked across all night. In a few hours, the entire countryside would be covered in sunlight, and the land was so flat that the children would be seen from far, far away. They couldn't hide forever, and as Violet, Klaus, and Sunny stood outside the Last Chance General Store, it seemed that they couldn't hide for even one more instant. "Look," Klaus said, and pointed in the direction of the rising sun. Parked a ways from the store was a square grey van with the letters VFD printed on its side. "That must be the Volunteers Fighting Disease," Violet said. "The delivery person said only he and the volunteers were allowed in the area." "Then they're the only way we can hide," Klaus said. "If we can sneak aboard that van, we can escape from the police, at least for now." "But this might be the right VFD," Violet said. "If these volunteers are part of the sinister secret the Quagmire triplets tried to tell us about, we might be going from a bad situation to a worse one. Or," Klaus said, "it might get us closer to solving the mystery of Jacques Snicket. Remember, he said he worked as a volunteer right before he was murdered." "It won't do us any good to solve the mystery of Jacques Snicket," Violet said, "if we're in jail." "Lucien," Sunny said. She meant something along the lines of, "We don't have much choice." And in small, tottering steps, she led her siblings toward the VFD van. "But how will we get on the van?" Violet asked, walking alongside her sister. "What will we say to the volunteers?" Klaus asked, hurrying to catch up. "Impro," Sunny said, which meant, "We'll think of something." But for once, the three children didn't have to think of something. As the youngsters reached the van, a friendly-looking man with a guitar in his hands and a beard on his face leaned out of one of the windows and called to them. "We almost left you behind, brothers and sisters," he said. "We filled the van up with free gas, and now we're all set to head off to the hospital." With a smile, the man unlatched the door of the van and opened it, beckoning to the three children. "Climb aboard," he said. "We don't want our volunteers to get lost before we even sing the first verse. I heard something about murderers lurking around this area." "Did you read it in the newspaper?" Klaus asked nervously. The bearded man laughed and strummed a cheerful chord on his guitar. "Oh, no," he said. "We don't read the newspaper. It's too depressing. Our motto is, 'No news is good news.' You must be new volunteers not to know that. Well, hop in. The Baudelaires hesitated. As I'm sure you know, it is rarely a good idea to get into an automobile with somebody you haven't met before, particularly if the person believes in such nonsense as no news is good news. But it is never a good idea to stand around a flat and empty landscape while the police are closing in to arrest you for a crime you have not committed. And the three children paused for a moment to decide between doing something which is rarely a good idea and something that is never a good idea. They looked at the bearded man with the guitar. They looked at each other. And then they looked back at the Last Chance General Store, where they saw the shopkeeper rushing out of the front door and toward the van. "Okay," Violet said finally, "we'll hop in." The bearded man smiled, and the children stepped into the VFD van and shut the door behind them. They did not hop, even though the man had asked them to hop in, because hopping is something done in the cheerful moments of one's life. A plumber might hop, for instance, if she finally fixed a particularly difficult leak in someone's shower. A sculptor would hop if his sculpture of 4 basset hounds playing cards was finally finished. And I would hop like nobody has ever hopped before if I could somehow go back to that terrible Thursday and stop Beatrice from attending that afternoon tea where she met Esme Squalor for the first time. But Violet, Klaus, and Sunny did not hop, because they were not plumbers fixing leaks, or sculptors finishing works of art, or authors magically erasing a series of unfortunate events. They were 3 desperate children, falsely accused of murder, forced to run out of a store into a stranger's automobile to avoid capture by the police. The Baudelaires were not hopping, even as the van started its engine and began to drive away from the Last Chance General Store, ignoring the desperate signals of the shopkeeper as he ran to try to stop them. As the VFD van began to drive across the lonely landscape, the Baudelaire orphans were not sure they would ever hop again. Chapter 3. We are volunteers fighting disease, and we're cheerful all day long. If someone said that we were sad, that person would be wrong. We visit people who are sick and try to make them smile, even if their noses bleed or if they cough up bile. Tra-la-la, fiddly-dee, hope you get well soon. Ho, 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 he, have a heart-shaped balloon. We visit people who are ill and try to make them laugh, even when the doctor says he must saw them in half. We sing and sing all night and day, and then we sing some more. We sing to boys with broken bones and girls whose throats are sore. Tra-la-la, fiddly-dee, hope you get well soon. Ho, 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 he, have a heart-shaped balloon. We sing to men with measles and to women with the flu. And if you breathe in deadly germs, we'll probably sing to you. Tra-la-la, fiddly-dee, hope you get well soon. Ho, 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 he, have a heart-shaped balloon. An associate of mine named William Congreve once wrote a very sad play that begins with the line, "Music has charms to soothe a savage breast," a sentence which here means that if you are nervous or upset, you might listen to some music to calm you down or cheer you up. For instance, as I crouch here behind the altar of the Cathedral of the Alleged Virgin, a friend of mine is playing a sonata on the pipe organ to calm me down, and so the sounds of my typewriter will not be heard by the worshippers sitting in the pews. The mournful melody of the sonata reminds me of a tune my father used to sing when he did the dishes, and as I listen to it, I can temporarily forget 6 or 7 of my troubles. But the soothing effect of music on a savage breast obviously depends on what kind of music is being played, and I'm sorry to say that as the Baudelaire orphans listened to the song of BFD,
they did not feel even one bit less nervous or upset. When Violet, Klaus, and Sunny first boarded the VFD van, they were so worried about avoiding capture that they scarcely took a look around them until they were quite far away from the Last Chance General Store. But when the shopkeeper was merely a speck on the flat and empty landscape, the children turned their attention to their new hiding place. There were about 20 people in the van, and every single one of them was exceedingly cheerful. There were cheerful men, cheerful women, a handful of cheerful children, and a very cheerful driver, who occasionally took his eyes off the road to grin cheerfully at all his passengers. When the Baudelaires took a long trip in an automobile, they liked to pass the time reading or looking at the scenery and thinking their own private thoughts. But as soon as the van pulled away from the general store, the bearded man began playing his guitar and led all of the volunteers fighting disease in a cheerful song, and each tra-la-la only made the Baudelaires more anxious than before. When the volunteers began to sing the verse about people's noses bleeding, the siblings were sure someone would stop singing and say, "Wait a minute, these 3 children weren't on the van before. They don't belong here." When the singers reached the verse about the doctor sawing someone in half, the children were certain someone would stop singing and say, "Wait a minute, those 3 people don't know the lyrics to the song. They don't belong here." And when the cheerful passengers sung the section of the song discussing deadly germs, the siblings were unequivocally positive that someone would stop singing and say, "Wait a minute, those 3 children are the murderers described in the Daily Punctilio. They don't belong here." But the volunteers fighting disease were too cheerful to wait a minute. They believed so strongly that no news is good news that none of them had even glanced at the Daily Punctilio, and they were too busy singing to notice that the Baudelaires didn't belong on the van. "Boy, do I love that song," the bearded man said, when the last chorus had ended. "I could sing it all the way to Heimlich Hospital. But I guess we'd better save our voices for the day's work. So why don't we settle down and have cheerful conversations until we arrive?" "That sounds super duper," said one of the volunteers, and everyone nodded in agreement. The bearded man put away his guitar and sat down next to the Baudelaires. "We'd better make up false names," Violet whispered to Klaus, "so no one will learn who we are." "But the Daily Punctilio got our names wrong," Klaus whispered back, "so maybe we should use our real names." "Well, let's get to know each other," the bearded man said cheerfully. "I like to get to know each and every one of our volunteers." "Well, my name is Sally," Violet began, "and—" "No, no," the bearded man said. "We don't use names in VFD. We just call everybody sister and brother, because we believe all people are sisters and brothers." "I'm confused," Klaus said. "I always thought that brothers and sisters are people who share the same parents." "Not always, brother," the bearded man said. "Sometimes brothers and sisters are just people who are united for a common cause." "Does that mean, brother?" Violet said, trying this new use of the word brother and not liking it much. "That you don't know the names of anyone in this van?" "That's right, sister," the bearded man said. "And so you've never known the name of anyone who's been a volunteer fighting disease?" Klaus asked. "Not a single one," the bearded man said. "Why do you ask?" "There's a person we know," Violet said carefully, "who we think might have been in VFD. He had 1 eyebrow instead of 2 and a tattoo of an eye on his ankle." The bearded man frowned. "I don't know anyone of that description," he said, "and I've been with the volunteers fighting disease since the organization first started."
Rats,
Sunny said. "What my sister means," Klaus said, "is that we're disappointed. We were hoping to learn more about this person."
"Are you sure he was in volunteers fighting disease?"
the bearded man asked. No, Klaus admitted. We just know he worked in the volunteer something. Well, there are lots of volunteer somethings, the bearded man replied. What you kids need is some sort of library of records. A library of records? Violet said. A library of records is a place where official information is stored, the bearded man said. In a library of records, you could find a list of every single volunteer organization in the world. Or you could look up this person and see if there's a file on him. Perhaps that would tell you where he worked. Or how he knew our parents, Klaus said, speaking out loud without thinking. Your parents? The bearded man said, looking around the van. Are they here too? The Baudelaires looked at one another, wishing that their parents were there on the van, even though it would be awkward to call their father brother and their mother sister. Sometimes it seemed to the children that it had been hundreds and hundreds of years since that terrible day at the beach when Mr. Poe brought them the dreadful news, but just as often it seemed as if it had been only minutes. Violet could picture her father sitting next to her, perhaps pointing out something interesting he had seen through the window. Klaus could picture his mother, smiling and shaking her head in amusement